Well, that's completed.
Greetings. Do you need something?
People call you the Mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
I know a lot of stories too.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Well, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Ho! A raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a whole evening. Add a wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return.
What do you
So what
call
kind of
down
story would you
under
like to
in
hear?
Australia? What? What story do we want to go with? Let's go something informative.
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods.
I'm also from
The air
Australia,
was as
so yeah,
hot
it's
as a
also
furnace.
call it
So
down under.
Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
It's a good thing he did.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias.
Why does it sound like
and
a Witcher?
For your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one." But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
I love how he's somehow drunk and everyone else is drunk. It's a harsh punishment.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
Interesting. That was a nice tale.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Well, why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Well, see you later. Have a good evening.
Yeah, look, you're not wrong. It is a bit fitting. Looks like he's drunk. Most of these guys are drunk. I don't know if they've just come because the timing of this is because I got it from the tavern. We'll go and sleep here. Oh, that's the story there. Yeah, okay. Said near the pier, so it should be here. In terms of the tree, though, is another thing. So that would be to find the Rock Tower Pond Pier. That is where I encountered the Rock Goblin. From there, I should walk uphill between the rocks to a place where an old oak tree grows, then past the stone. Let's try this.
Gah!
Whoa, whoa.
Christ be praised. All the more reason to leave it be.
But the weather was just stormy for a few days. So one of the branches
Um,
fell off. Nothing happened to them. God bless you.
We'll have a little sleep.
You silly doggy.
Ave Maria.
Get some food in us. It's good enough for now. We need to go down here. The closest is literally here. Now I think we have to, yeah, we have to cross that bridge and go down. How long have I been streaming? If you're talking about all up, it's, I think I had my 5 years last year. But it's been very on and off. So there's been years where, like last year, I didn't stream pretty much at all for the whole year until like near the end of the year. But yeah, it's, again, it's just been very on and off. Work makes it hard a lot of the times, depending, you know, how busy work is and whatnot, or how many days I work. Sometimes I just can't be bothered, you know. Follow it that way. Yeah, I think it has been 5 years. Yeah, it has been a while. Doesn't feel that long, but I think it's just more the fact that it's been very on and off. I always say I'm gonna stream something and then most of the time I don't. As well. I'm the worst for it. Especially like single player games like this. I always hate talking to myself. If that makes sense. So sometimes it just depends on like... I like multiplayer games because I've got my friends, obviously.
Denyek's story. He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here. Up to an old oak tree.
Yeah, I haven't played... I usually stream COD, but I haven't played COD in a very long time. Yeah. That's if random people come and join. Which is rare. Especially with Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I haven't really had many. I mean, I think you're one of the first few since I've been streaming this. I don't mind. I'm assuming that's the old oak.
Well, there really is an old oak tree here. But what was the rest of the story? Something about smashing the axe on a rock.
And what rock would that be? Tree grows, then past the stone where Matthias tried to smash the axe on. I'm assuming, because there's a path here, I'm assuming I just follow the path. Thought it was going to be that
This
one.
could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
Okay. Smashed rock. Tried to smash the axe on, yeah. To the top of the hill where Matthias' brother is buried. So I'm going to assume up here. Because that's the only hill I see. And most of it was following the path. Looking for someone bad at gaming. It seems like you're at the wrong place. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I am generally bad at gaming though, because I don't really play... I play a lot, but I also don't play a lot, if that makes sense. My life is gaming. I always game, but I'm always bad at games as well. Where could this be? Is it up top of the hill? I feel like I'm going way too far now. Maybe we'll be okay then? Yeah, hopefully. So it carried him up the hill where he buried him. You'd think it'd be up there. Yeah, I wouldn't say good. I was probably average. Maybe I'm being modest. But yeah, I used to play at LAN events. More so for fun. Did take it seriously as well, but it was for fun. Haha. I knew I was nearby. I'm actually shit at COD now, so...
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried.
In
Together
Australia
with the
they are.
silver axe.
In Australia they're very competitive. More so because Australia is a very small scene. Like, I'm talking, like, the last LAN event I went to, there was, I think, 32 or 33 teams. So it's not as big as like, I don't know where you're from, man, but it's not as big as like, say, America, where there's like hundreds of teams there. Like, yeah, Australia's a very competitive scene. Even like online events, because obviously the points count for shit.
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Wonder if... Probably don't have the level for it. Or it might not even come up. Like I said, man, I'm probably too modest to myself. I feel like I'm an average player. I'm probably I'm definitely way below average now. Like, I can't play the game, but I guess, I don't play enough to, I guess, be decent anymore. If that makes sense. Who can I get the axe repaired by? Take a little work, but I think I could repair the old axe with a little luck and some elbow grease. There is a blacksmith. I swear I remember seeing one. Maybe that. Maybe I gotta sharpen it. It's another one there. It's not one here. I know it's definitely not down here. Yeah, I guess so. I think it's just the fact that I'm used to playing in a team with decent players. I played quite a bit of Black Ops 6 because it's been my favorite COD in a while. But because my mates don't play, I don't really play. And then SBMM in pubs just makes it not fun for me anymore. And then ranked, although I love the sweatiness of ranked, the downside to ranked is if I play solo, I hate playing solo, but if I play with my mate, like, because we both don't play that much, ranked just, yeah, I'm just shit at ranked at the moment, more so because I don't know rotations, I don't know spawns, I don't know where I should sit, so it makes it even harder. I'm sure if I kept playing, obviously, I'd be better. Like, because I play with controller as well. So it's been a while using a controller, so I need to get used to that again.
If you're going out in public,
That's not the axe. Okay, so I can't repair it there. I might have to just hold on to it until I can find someone. I know there's a town where there's a blacksmith, so I'm assuming it's none of these, so I'm gonna wait till the blacksmith. What side quest did I have? I gotta go back to him and tell him the poacher's dead. Because that was glitching out of me yesterday, wouldn't tell me. Well, not yesterday, 2 days ago, but it wouldn't tell me that the quest was done. Where is he? Oh, I gotta go. How interesting. Oh, the path's right there. I'm gonna change some settings quickly. See if shit fixes particles. Put lighting on low. Put shades on low. See how that goes.
You have a kind master, eh, Doggy?
What do you want? You look terrible.
Found the
I've
poachers.
got news about that poacher that you sent me to catch.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you said this poacher leaves a mess behind?
I know, the weasel. That really makes my blood boil.
Anyway, that's how the wolves sniffed him out. He didn't stand a chance against them. There wasn't much left of him, but I brought at least this as proof.
Show me. A hunting knife. This knife will be no use to him now. But still, no one deserves such a fate. Getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to grieve over him.
You said something about a ghost. Will you tell me what that's all about?
Hold your horses. All in good time. If you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost. Or are you tired of walking through our beautiful forests?
No
Oh,
chance.
leave it out. Tell me about the next poacher.
What do you want to know?
Is there anything different about this one?
There's a lot of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where should I go look?
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Samine Pond.
Christ, it's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's something not right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Maybe Miller Crazel knows something. The poacher operates near his mill, after all.
Good idea. I'll ask him.
What should I do with him?
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskovitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But make sure he's not too battered.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks. I'll go and find him.
Good luck. I'll be with you, neighbor.
Good to see you.
Alright, how far away is this one? That's not a stone throw away. Been lied to. Just follow the path straight by the looks of
Are
it.
you whistling at me? I'm not interested. You silly doggy.
God! Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, so I can follow the path,
Whoa!
but they won't dodge him.
But this is important.
Come on. Yeah, we gotta go straight around.
Go! God!
This path.
Quick! God! God!
There's really a lot of nests in this game.
God!
Yeah.
God! Come on! Whoa! Whoa!
What's this guy doing? Oh.
Holy shit. That was a close one. Thank you. I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't for you. Jesus Christ.
It was nothing, really. The main thing is you're safe.
Nothing? No, no. I have to repay you for your bravery. Here, take it. It's not much, I know, but it's the best I've got. And thank you again.
I mean, money is money.
Cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh,
Go.
no. Hey there, Goodman.
Ka! Ka!
Yeah, it didn't take much.
Ka! Whoa! Whoa!
That's a quest tipper as well.
Old nag.
It's alright, he can sell the wolf pelts.
Christ. Can't you wash up before going out in public?
Do you know anything about the poachers?
Gamekeeper Varrel told me there's a poacher in the forest near the pond. Know anything about him? I'm trying to track him down. And I thought, since it's your neck of the woods...
All there is in Lower Samine Forest is the lair. My storehouse. It's on the south side of the pond, somewhere near the middle of the woods. Don't snoop around there too much. But if there's some poacher working there, it must be even further south from the lair. Somewhere on the hill there.
Thanks. I'll search deeper in the forest.
Take care, friend.
So, deeper in the forest. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll be back. Alright. Let's have a look. So if I follow that road, it should lead me pretty close to it. Is it straight? Past the pier.
Quick! Ja! Quick! Whoa!
Yeah, we're pretty close. So what is Australia like these days? I don't know really how to answer that. Like, it's the same, I guess?
Someone's making camp here, but it looks like a bandit's camp.
If you value your life, turn around and forget you saw anything.
I'm definitely not afraid of you, fucker.
You want to be a tough fella, eh? Show me what you got then, you piece of shit. Enough!
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not gonna just let you leave.
I surrender! You wouldn't kill me, would you?
Everything you have and leave. We're supposed to take him to the bailiff, though.
Drop your weapon and leave.
Here you go. Now keep your word. That's all I have. Now, let me go.
Sick!
Fuck this! Alert! Alert!
This is a bandit as well. Hold on. Oh, wait, he's a bandit.
Much!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
I hope the other guy wasn't important. I wonder if any of this... I wish I can compare it to my gear. Alright, what do we got? Hey, that is shittier. Or about the same. That's new. I can... Oh, that was worth a bit. Oh well. It's not great. That is better because I don't have it yet. It's worth a bit. So, oh, okay, my horse can't carry more. Can drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Alright. So I want to press examine.
This is definitely evidence. Interesting.
Yeah, this game came out maybe a week and a bit ago now. I played the first one, which is fun. So I had to play the second one when they announced it. can't do a medium lock. That's worth a bit. Where's the other evidence? You don't hear people praising it like they did with Baldur's Gate, so you thought it was kind of mid. Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't, like, gotten so much praise. Like, there is praise to it, but it's, like, very silent. Like, a few big streamers have been praising it. I already looked at that. Maybe that's what I gotta grab. Looks like we got 2 poachers. Yeah, we got 2 poachers kits. I think we might have fucked this quest up. I don't know what the other evidence is. I didn't get to wipe out either, because old mate, I accidentally let old mate live. Maybe down here. Ah, there's one more.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Attack! Come and help us! I yield! Mercy!
There'll be no surrendering. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, we're a bit full.
Interesting.
I can drop that. I didn't even realize I had that on me. Still coming up to say to wipe it out though. Whatever. How did I get pegged as a feat? What'd I steal? I didn't steal anything.
Greetings.
I found those poachers, like you asked me to.
Poachers? More than one?
Yeah. A whole band of them. And not just poachers.
How'd you figure?
From the way they were armed to the teeth. Their camp is a little to the south of the pond. It's full of loot.
Somewhere by the rocks? But that's damn close. Got any proof they're there?
I found this on them.
Typical. The fuckers know what they're doing.
They were too much for me, I'm afraid. But I checked out the camp and saw the results of their poaching.
This doesn't sound like something one man can deal with. A job for the whole Troskovitz garrison, more like. I'll talk to the bailiff about it.
Are you going to finally tell me about the ghost?
Aye, I will.
Hell yeah.
I need you to catch him. This ghost fella is a poacher too. But he ain't like any other poacher we've had, I can tell you.
How is this poacher different to the others?
What else can you tell me about him? Why do you think he's different than the other poachers?
He's one big mystery, that bastard. He's a damn good hunter. Every shot hits the mark. A real archery master. On the other hand, he leaves a right mess. And the way he guts the animals is shoddy. I ain't sure if he does it on purpose or he's just sloppy.
Huntsman with a grudge, or it could be cumin. Let's go cumin.
Sounds like it's some cumin.
Nah. Them nomads have a real respect for animals and wouldn't waste any part of a catch. But it's true, there's a lot that suggests this ghost ain't local.
Where should I look for him?
Where should I look for him?
That bastard is poaching between my patch and Vostatek's. He knows it's the least patrolled area, since we don't quite know which one of us is responsible for it. You just need to head north a bit from Trotsky Castle.
To the north of the castle? Any idea where I should start?
You can start at the crossroads, northeast of the castle. Search the rocks there. Like I says, us huntsmen don't go there much, so we don't know the area.
Do you want me to send him to the gallows?
Exactly. If he ain't already wolf food or ain't armed to the teeth.
I'll get on it then.
I can't wait to see how this turns out. Farewell.
Where's this guy? Oh. He's all the way up there. Alright, we'll leave that one for now. Let's... I want to do the pre-order quest. Hang on. Since we're near, I reckon we go here first.
God bless.
Oh, it's a fighting one.
Good evening. What do you need, lad?
It's a pen over there by the rock
What's
wall.
the purpose of that pen?
It's a fight
I see
cave.
you're not grazing livestock there.
Indeed we're not,
pit.
friend. That's where we learn how to fist fight.
Fist fight? How come?
Why do you think? It's a pretty handy thing to know, and it's 100 times better than sitting on your arse all day.
Does the miller know about this?
Crazel? He came up with the idea, mate. Hey, fancy having a go?
I want to fight.
I'd love to try these bouts of yours. Shall we?
Wait a mo. First you need to get permission from the miller.
Crazel? Why's that?
He's the one who came with the idea and made it work. He's looking for a champion among us for the Zheleyov tavern fights. There, they have proper brawls. Not like here.
Already
Take
done
care
that
and
fight
good
though.
night.
Who's the miller? I'm assuming it's just him there. you looking for help?
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that you might have a job offer.
Well, you don't look lame. I reckon I could find some work for you.
I also heard you're invited to that big wedding coming up.
That's no business of yours at the moment.
What kind of work do you have for me?
All right. So what kind of work do you have for me?
You'll be carrying sacks of flour.
Well, I probably won't find anything better around here anyway.
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half dozen you carry. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care of that. And you can sleep here, in the barn. But not on the sacks of flour. You understand? Or I'll tan your hide. Climb up to the loft with the others.
Ah, fuck me.
Careful what you wish for. Go on, get to work. See you soon, my friend.
Oh yeah, I've got a bed. Oh yeah, we need to picklock that. Where's my bed though? Up the... Say up the stairs. No, that's not my bed, because it just says sleep. I'm assuming this is my bed, yes.
God bless you.
What's this flower I gotta pick up though?